Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, my name is Odds, and we are going to be discussing the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. I sobbed at this. I loved it so much, so I'm going to break it down for you and then give you my thoughts, positive thoughts, obviously, on this special. And, yeah, if you're new here today, I would love for you to subscribe. I do 2 to 3 videos a week. Marvel, DC, beauty, vlogs, Star Wars, there's something on this channel for everyone, so be sure to subscribe to stay tuned for that. And if you like this video while you're watching, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. So I'm going to try to go kind of quickly because I have a flight to catch and stuff to do before I leave. So the opening starts off with some Christmas comics before it fades into the traditional Marvel logo, which is the Marvel introduction, which is highlighted with some snow and then the string lights over Marvel Studios. So that is a fun little touch to get you into the holiday spirit. There's a little animated section of the special. It happens twice in the special, but it's when Kraglin is describing the time that Yondu ruined Christmas for Peter. So he hasn't felt the same about Christmas since, and they're trying to get him into the holiday spirit. A big part of this that we found out is that the Guardians bought Nowhere from the Collector. So they purchased Nowhere. They now are in control of Nowhere, and they're trying to fix it up and do lots of stuff with it. So that's going to be kind of our springboard into Volume 3 as to what the Guardians are exactly doing with their time now that they're not having adventures with Thor as seen in Thor: Love and Thunder. This introduces Cosmo that has a voice. She is voiced by Maria Bakalova, who was Borat's daughter, also was in Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. So, great addition. I believe she is Russian, or at least Eastern European, because that makes sense that Cosmo is a Russian dog, so it would make sense that she would be in it. That she would be Russian as well. But I believe she is Russian. If not, she's at least Eastern European. But Cosmo also has telekinesis, so that's kind of interesting. I'm sure that's probably a thing from the comics that I just didn't know, but she's not just a random space dog. She has telekinesis as well, so she's helping try to put stuff up together, but Rocket is, demeaning her, and she's like, I'm not going to keep doing this as long as you demean me. So good for her for standing up for herself, but of course Rocket's probably going to demean anybody that he comes across. Then there's a band that sings a Christmas song that's like all skewed, not at all accurate towards the Christmas lore, to Peter to try to attempt to get his opinion on things, and he's like, I'm not having this. Groot is rocking it. There is the new version of Groot. He is an adult, but he looks much different than the last time we saw adult Groot. He has the baby face still, so I don't know if maybe he'll grow into another form at any point, but he does still have like the baby face, and he isn't quite as big as the original adult Groot, but we do have a new Groot look, so that's interesting and exciting. While they're playing the song, the opening credits show, and it shows the introducing Kevin Bacon, which I find it so interesting because I know it's his introduction to the MCU as himself, but the fact that we're like introducing Kevin Bacon is funny to me because he's been an actor for a very long time. So Drax knows that Mantis is Peter Quill's sister, and he's the only one she's told. But it's obviously building until the end where she's going to reveal it to Peter that is the case, because she's scared as to how he's going to react. Like, it's going to be painful for him because of the reminder of ego and all of this sort of stuff. So she is too scared to do it, but she wants to give Peter a really good Christmas. So her and Drax come up with the idea to kidnap Kevin Bacon and give him to Peter as a present. So Mantis and Drax go down to Earth. They explore Hollywood. They have a great time in a club. They're doing lots of shots. Mantis really shines in this. She is the highlight of the holiday special. She's the main character of this holiday special. And we get to see a little bit, we get to see more of her, and that's really exciting. And how much she really cares for Quill. It's really great. So they end up breaking into Kevin Bacon's home, and there is a whole, they take some of the holiday decorations. Mantis takes a candy cane, and Drax takes an inflatable elf, and he calls it his little man, and he leaves it behind on accident and wants to go get it back, but they're on a mission to get Kevin Bacon. They have a pretty interesting fight sequence with the police. Mantis really gets to shine doing, combat, which she doesn't do a lot of hand-to-hand combat usually, so we get to see that kind of shine. And then Drax says flip the police car, and Mantis ends up giving her candy cane to the officers as a way to be even. While Kevin Bacon is on the ship, they find out that he is just an actor. He is not these characters that he's played, that Peter has made him out to be, and they are disgusted. So they know what actors are, which is interesting, and they, I guess actors are just a thing across the galaxy, and they are disgusted by the fact that he's an actor, and they're like, I hate you, we don't like actors in this house, which obviously is funny because it's actors saying that, so, the whole thing. So they get back to Nowhere. They decorate Nowhere for Christmas. They give Kevin Bacon as the present. He is in a trance state because Mantis put him there, and Peter demands that she takes him out of the trance state, and he goes crazy. He's like, they're gonna take him home. They're like, just get the Bowie ready. So there's a new ship. The new ship is called the Bowie, which is obviously, the Milano, the Benatar, the Bowie, beautiful. And Kraglin tells him about the Christmas, about Peter's Christmas, how he wants to, they wanted to celebrate him and give him a good time. And Kevin Bacon decides to stay for a little bit. He sings a song with everybody, and they exchange gifts. Most notable gift, we see Peter give Groot a Game Boy, which he loves, and then we see Nebula give Rocket Bucky's arm, so Bucky Barnes' arm, his metal arm. Don't know how she got that. Maybe there was just a spare lying around, but that's sweet. We see Nebula actually show that she cares about the rest of the Guardians, which is, it's great. And Peter's like, why did you do all this? What's all that for? Mantis reveals that she was told by Kraglin that Yondu ruined Christmas, but he's like, no, that's actually not the case, because he came back and found out that they gave, his guns were a gift from Yondu for Christmas. So they have a sweet moment. That's back in the animation style. They have a sweet moment together that is really great. It made me emotional. Mantis then tells Peter that she's his sister, and he's like, this is the greatest gift that anyone could give me. And then I lost it, and I sobbed so uncontrollably. And that's the end of the special. There is a post-credit scene. It is Cosmo and Rocket decorating Groot as a tree, because of course he is a tree, and then he folds it apart and he's like, now you ruined Christmas, now we're gonna have to do another one of these, which I don't think they will, but one can hope. So yeah, it was really good. It was really sweet. I love to see the dynamic between Mantis and Drax, and the dynamic between Mantis and Peter. We have been theorizing for a while that Mantis is Peter's sister, so that it was confirmed is A+. There's another cool dynamic between Cosmo and Rocket, so we're going to see that team up maybe in Volume 3 a little bit more. Was kind of hoping the post-credit scene would be the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 trailer, but I think we're going to get it real soon. As soon as we do, I will go ahead and do a breakdown for you, or more so probably a reaction, because I'm going to be sobbing uncontrollably. I love the Guardians so much. They're very, very special to me. This was a very sweet story about family, and I think that's really needed this time of year. So I loved it. This is my favorite of the specials, although I really did like Werewolf by Night, but this is my favorite of the specials so far. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special down below. As always, I've been Odds. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Monday with a new video. Bye! Happy holidays!